let's say those guys went to space, right?
Sure.
Which I think they did.
I think they did too, yeah.
You never know.
And then they had to take like their wives and their kids with them.
To space?
To space. In zero gravity, I think they'd still, you're floating and you can't even like brush your teeth. Mm-hmm. They'd still find a way to like get a few blows in on their wife.
Oh, they'd have to like call them. They're like, Houston, we have to know there's a lot of blood in the cockpit right now and it's floating around. What's the best way to get rid of all? And then like it's like Apollo 13, like guys in cigarettes and black bow ties are like, all right, we've got this equipment. We've got to figure out how to hit his wife better in space. We've got 45 minutes before these men go down.
We have the best Nazi scientists on this right now trying to figure this out in real time.
Yeah. Houston, can we get Warner Von Braun on here? Tell me how to beat my wife like she's in a fucking camp.
I don't. I really don't respect astronauts, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I think it's a waste of our money, and I don't care. It's like whenever like they get really into it.
Yep.
It's like it reminds me of like a kid in a bathtub being like, it's like you're really excited about playing like Cowboys and Indians, and you want all of our taxpayer money to go to your little fucking fantasy where you like fly into the sky.
Yeah, you carry it from like age 6
They
all the way.
keep doing it, and I'm like, well, have you built a Chipotle yet on another planet, retard? Where's the fuck? I thought they always act like they're building a community for us.
You know what they do?
It's just there for them.
They bring back like specimens from the moon. They bring back like moon rocks and stuff, and
Right.
we like test it.
Cool.
And they go, turns out the moon is a part of the Earth. Something hit the Earth, and a chunk of the moon came off the Earth. It's like, okay, so we need to keep going back constantly.
So we're a planet. That's a planet. Great work.
Yeah, we spent $9 billion to figure out the moon is gay. So you guys are welcome.
I knew being an astronaut was gay when I finally watched that movie Armageddon. I was like, this is really gay.
Yeah.
Because it's retarded. You can't land on a meteor.
No.
And that's what made me realize, I go, oh, they have to, being an astronaut is so gay.
Yeah.
That they have to be like, no, actually they land on like comets. It's like, that's not possible. It's literally impossible.
Well, I mean, being an astronaut is literally like, all you do is sit in a thing. That's it.
Yeah. It's like taking an Uber.
It's like he's a celebrity. It's like, oh, he sat in a dentist's office for 3 days. Who gives a shit?
It's basically like, oh, you can shit yourself for a month on end. Cool.
The hardest part about being an astronaut is not jerking off for the 3 days to get to the moon. That's it. And they probably still do that.
It's probably a great jack off. It's all in slow motion and shit. You can't really go that hard, but you're like, oh man, that's a great stroke.
I guess it's if you're a dribbler, like if you don't shoot loads.
Yeah.
What's nice about space is everybody's the same.
It would be really cool to come in space.
Yeah. You get like a pocket pussy and just spin it in zero gravity and just slide your dick into it.
Yeah, that's really satisfying sounding.
You could probably fucking take a little port, open it on the space capsule, and just stick your dick out, and the suction of space.
Yes, let space suck you up.
What space would be sucking you
like
up?
an infinite suck machine. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine for getting sucked off.
Yeah, exactly.
I got blown by the universe.
I knew a guy growing up who the way he masturbated was he had a vacuum.
Oh yeah,
and he put the
up his ass,
like the tube of the vacuum. Yeah, he stuck it up his ass and sucked the shit out of it. No, he put the tentacle part.
Sure.
I don't use a vacuum. I don't know how they work.
I think once.
Listen, I think everybody gets where you're going.
We've done it.
Yeah.
He would put it on and then masturbate into the tube.
I just tried it a couple times as a kid. I was like, well, that could be cool, but
that's how he came. He would like get when his mom left, he would go downstairs into the closet and get the vacuum and go upstairs like in his bed with it. And like fuck it.
That's not that crazy. When my mom, they would leave. My parents would leave the house. It looked like I was making a bomb. I'd have like scissors, like a glue gun, rubber bands, plastic bags, Vaseline, banana peel, grapefruits.
They thought you were Ted Kaczynski.
Oh, yeah. I would fuck my couch all the time. My first love, my couch. Fuck the shit out of that thing.
Because you would make the science pussy out of
I'd make a fake pussy.
Yeah, you're like MacGyver.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I'd be on the bus from school I'd be like looking up like how to make like a fake pussy. And then I'd get home and I'd time it because we already talked about this in the other episode, jacking off, eating.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
jack off.
I'd go to Wong's Walk. I'd buy like real shitty Chinese
Love
food.
Wong's Walk.
Great place. Yeah. Great place. One of those places where it's like, you're just eating styrofoam, but it's like fine.
Yeah.
Right. You would get the container. They go, all right, have a good jack off, Mr. Costa.
And I'd literally
this Mr. Costa horny again.
I'd set the plate of food, I'd set the styrofoam box of food aside, and then I'd make my jack off machine, and I'd come, and then I'd walk out like I was like a man, and I'd eat my food.
Right. Yeah, you fucked your sex thing like a real like Mad Men type
Yeah,
guy.
I would like candles and shit.
Right.
I'd give it a ring.
You're just giving it like back shots like it's your wedding night. You're spanking it and shit. You spit on it. And then smoke a cigarette as a little 12-year-old. Yeah.
See, the vacuum thing's not that crazy.
You could have. I like to imagine, like, if you didn't have a computer in your home, you would have learned how to build your own computer, like that guy in like Michigan who like built a radio with like parts from his farm or whatever in like 1932 or whatever. You'd be that guy, but you'd build a supercomputer in your basement to just watch like Asa Akira just jerk somebody off.
Yeah, I'd figure it out.
I'd figure it out.
But it's the only. But you'd still fail all your classes. People would try to talk to you. You'd be like, what?
No,
like, you'd still be very
they'd be like,
dumb.
he's like an idiot. He doesn't know how to do anything. Meanwhile, I've created a computer.
Yeah.
You invented a new type of computer that didn't exist.
You have like the whole basement's full of like an IBM like card computer that you have to slide shit in.
Yes.
Just to get a printout of a vagina.
No, Devin's like stole an ATM and he just is using the ATM like as a computer that he like he doesn't even care about the money or anything.
Right. Yeah, he's hot-wired an ATM to look at boobs.
He's doing like one piece at a time. That Johnny Cash song where he steals one piece of the Cadillac.
Yeah.
He just does that with like
You
different.
should do a version of that song, one piece at a time, but he's working at a sex doll factory and he just steals one body part
Putting
a day.
a body together?
Yeah.
One piece at a time. Working at the Japanese $9,000 sex robot factory.
One piece at a time. Didn't cost me a dime. That's how
Didn't
it goes,
cost me a dime. Then I got this weird Japanese octopus lady to fuck. I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello. I'm Johnny Cash.
I'm Johnny Cash and I'm addicted to robot pussy.